he suddenly heard a rustling from behind him. And so right away, Frazar stopped and turned around and looked where the noise was coming from. But all he saw was darkness. There was nothing there. And so Frazar, for a whole minute, just stood there staring out into the tree line, waiting for something to move. But nothing did. And so Frazar told himself he was just being paranoid. Everything was fine. And then he turned back around and kept on walking. But pretty quickly, his walk turned into a jog. And he was almost to the end of this path, almost out of the forest. He could see his village. It was right there, when he heard noises behind him again. Except now, in addition to the rustling sounds, he heard a new sound. It was like a wheezing sound, like a sick animal that was breathing heavily. Now, Frazar knew he was not just being paranoid. Something was out there, and it seemed like it might be following him. Without slowing down, Frazar looked over his shoulder again to see what was out there, but again, he just saw nothing. It was just shadows. However, when he turned back around and kept on going towards his village, he heard this loud crashing sound behind him, like a massive animal had leapt out of the brush and landed on the path behind him. And so Frazar was immediately so scared he couldn't even turn around. He just started sprinting toward the village, and all he could hear behind him were these loud, pounding footsteps as whatever this was gaining on him. And so Frazar was so instantly terrified that instinctively he just started sprinting off without even looking behind him. And so as he's running, this thing's gaining on him, and again he can hear this awful wheezing sound